Right this way, sir.
I know my way around. How is he?
It's been quiet. Hasn't said a word, Mr. Napier.
Batman, I need your help. Ready to begin, Bats? Let's start the show with one of our old standbys. The open drawbridge routine. Like any great bit, it's all about the timing. Like knowing when the ferry's crossing.
Oh my god! There's a ferry! There's a ferry! There's a...
And a big round of applause from the audience. Way to stick the landing, Bats! A smooth transition to our next gag, roof diving.
There are people living in these buildings, Bruce. How do you know they won't crumble?
Next, let's do a little crowd work.
Hey, don't touch that!
You know, get the audience involved. Ooh, I like the improv, Mullet Wing. Time for a brief intermission. If you need me, I'll be at the bar.
Little hard to see those orange cones with the pedal all the way down. Get a tighter leash on him, Babs.
Dude, he doesn't listen!
He's headed into the industrial district. Move!
Like I'm not even here. He's getting worse. I don't know what to do.
Do what I did. Leave.
You okay?
So ran into me. I was trying to tell him which entrance the Joker used.
Congrats on another great performance, partner. Great leap over Gotham Ferry. Wait till they make a playset out of that one. I'd buy two. One to open and one to save. Fresh tissue inside the case. But can you stand a little constructive criticism? Little reckless at the construction site, almost flattening that one worker. Not to mention all those damaged rooftops. You pay for that? Or does the city?
This isn't a performance, Joker.
And I was a little surprised at the ending. Knocking the security guard out of the way? It's hard to help you if you're going to break character.
Help me.
Why, sure. By always being there to challenge you, raising the stakes, making you stronger each time. That's what makes our relationship so special. I'm your greatest villain because I'm your biggest fan.
This is no relationship.
Now who's crazy? We're Gotham's favorite power couple. And like any couple, we're supposed to fight!
What's in the building? Guns?
Pills.
Huh?
Just a bunch of medical crap the FDA's gonna toss.
The hell does Joker want with pills?
Go get him, Batgirl. You're my daughter's favorite.
We're a team, Bats. Admit it. That's our dynamic. All that's missing is the makeup sex. I don't expect you to acknowledge it. You are, after all, the distancer. I'm the overly complicated one.
You only pretend we're a team because it gives you purpose and makes you feel special. But your ego won't let you see the truth.
And what's that?
You don't matter. Not to me. Not to Gotham. Not to anyone.
Ouch. Cards on the table, huh? Is this the part where we get to be completely honest with each other? Because I don't have to hold back.
You're not holding back. You've got nothing left.
All these years, you still have no idea what I'm capable of. I could have beaten you at any point, turned this city completely against you whenever I wanted, but I chose to hold back, giving you only what you could handle because I didn't want to wreck what we had. Admit it, I gave you Gotham City. This corrupt war zone is the home we created together. The only reason Gotham allows you to exist is because they're so terrified of me. Admit it!
Finished.
I'm the only one who really knows you, Batman. Your vigilantism isn't about justice, it's about control. Fixing this city is your pathetic way of salvaging the broken bits of your anima. You're too stupid to see that it hasn't worked. Crime has become your therapy, and Gotham your victim. You've dragged us all into your perpetual Halloween.
Enough.
Admit it. You can't even build a family because the very thought of one terrifies you. How many innocent children will you ruin with your nightmare?
Shut up.
Is that Nightwing or Robin? I've lost track because they keep disappearing.
Enough.
Even Gordon is fed up, watching his men turn into cannon fodder on the front lines of a war they didn't ask for. It's all falling apart, and you're incapable of stopping it. Admit it! Face it, the greatest villain in Gotham City is you!
Stop talking!
I see Gotham City more clearly than any of you, but you won't admit it. To you, I'm just a psycho in makeup. You left me no choice but to come here tonight to prove it to you with these. If I get better, I can get the city back on track. Finally show you that you need me.
Fine. You want to get better? Then open up.
Oh no. Christ.
Bruce, don't!
Can't breathe.
Tonight, we're discussing the Batgate scandal. Stunning footage of Batman's assault on the Joker has gone viral, causing many to question the GCPD and the Dark Knight's methods.
Thank God they caught him.
The police have always denied having anything to do with the Dark Knight. Gordon's never officially admitted that he even exists, and now we have him on camera standing by while Batman attacks the Joker.
So what? The Joker is Gotham's greatest villain psychopath with a long history of violence and a knack for manipulating the system. Everyone knows that.
But the GCPD has never successfully convicted him of anything more than armed robbery, despite his perceived reputation.
The cops need our support, Maggie. Gotham is the birthplace of super criminals. I don't care what is and isn't legal. This city needs Batman.
Yes, but where's the accountability? If the police won't stop Batman from crossing the line, then who will? The optics on this are terrible, and it only makes things worse for the GCPD, who are already plagued with accusations of corruption and police brutality.
That was the previous commissioner. Gordon has been working hard to overturn the public opinion. The SJWs need to give him a chance.
The city is divided, and protesters are demanding answers. Where does Gordon go from here? And what exactly is his relationship with Batman?
I never thought I'd see the day when people would be out on the streets defending someone like the Joker.
Batman's a maniac. Glad people are finally starting to see it.
Batman has saved the lives of dozens of cops, Bullock, even yours.
Allowing a weirdo to fight crime in his underwear. What kind of city lets that happen?
The GCPD has nothing to do with Batman, remember? Far as I'm concerned, we're not even having this conversation.
No offense, Commissioner, but that's bullshit. I wanted to arrest Batman, but you wanted to sit back and do nothing while he beat Napier unconscious. That loophole isn't going to work anymore.
If you'll excuse me.
The Joker's right. If Batman had been wearing a badge, you'd charge him with assault.
How is he?
Not sure yet. Hasn't said a word since we brought him back to Arkham. We don't know anything about those pills, side effects, dosage, nothing. How did he even know about them?
Is he going to be okay?
Probably. Napier's one tough son of a bitch. But I'll be honest, he's not the one I'm worried about.
How many GCPD does it take to change a light bulb? It only takes one Batman.
Oh, I don't love me.
The hell's gotten into you, Batman? You're completely out of control.
A little louder, Dick.
We're just worried about you, Bruce.
The pills are a mystery. Hard to determine what's even in them. Like they were designed to be elusive.
He's not listening again.
Bruce, please tell me what's wrong. Please, let us in.
Come with me.
Do you own any buildings without secret passageways?
Oh my God.
Alfred?
What's wrong with him?
He's dying.
How?
I don't know.
How long has he been like this?
A month.
That's freeze technology. You're working with freeze?
We've been able to make progress for both of them.
Why didn't you tell us?
I was hoping I could fix it. So you wouldn't see him like this.
When I was young, I loved Gotham. Intriguing place, full of energy, the center of the universe. At least that's what they told me before I ran away. But it was a lie. Gotham was just as boring as the farm. So I tried to spice it up, tried to make them laugh, but I sucked at comedy. Just couldn't connect. You can't elicit emotion out of people in a city gone numb. Gotham needed to be awakened, if not with humor, then with something more potent. Terror. So I turned to crime, managed to get quite a rise out of them. And then you came along. Woke them in ways I never could. I had to know you. Anything to be with you. Even if it meant being your nemesis. As long as we were close. Gave me a chance to know you like no other. You hated me, and I loved it. Because love and hate are the same. But now it's over. It was over long ago, I just didn't want to admit it. And now I'm forced to ask myself what happened. Did you change? Did I ever really know you at all?
Napier has been terrorizing Gotham for years. Are their memories that short? Why the hell is anyone defending him? This isn't just about the Joker. They see this as another police brutality issue. I made you commissioner, hoping you'd fix the department, Jim. I spent the last year cleaning up, cracked down on corruption, and suspended the officers who sparked the race riots. The GCPD is clean. It's Batman who screwed up. You insisted on having a blind eye policy towards Batman, but it only works if you can keep him under control. I'll talk to him. We'll make it work again. There shouldn't even be a Batman, Jim. And the fact that you need one makes you incompetent. I don't care how reputable you think the GCPD is. If it condones vigilantism, then it's still corrupt.
Dr. Leslie Thompkins is here to see you, sir.
Send her in. How is he?
Jack Napier has made a full recovery, sir. It took some plastic surgery and a lot of stitches, but physically he's going to be fine.
Thank God. Maybe now he won't sue us.
Physically he's healed, but I am extremely worried about his mental condition.
He's the Joker. He's 100% a mental condition.
Not anymore. No more laughter, no more smile, no more makeup. No more Joker, really.
What?
We're not sure what those pills were, but they seem to have cured whatever condition Joker had.
Impossible. He's gotta be faking it.
You can't fake a CAT scan. Or the IQ tests. He's scoring well beyond the level of genius.
Where is he now?
Arkham's library. For 3 days he's been working non-stop. Hasn't slept or eaten.
Working on what?
His legal case. It looks like he's going to file charges against the GCPD, Batman, and Gotham City. And given his newfound mental capacity, I think you need to be worried.
Can't we just barge in there and stop him? They're public records. It's his constitutional right. What about those pencils, paperclips, and sharp edges of the books? Can't he harm himself or turn them into weapons? There has to be something we can do. Napier has never been a cutter or attacked any guards or inmates. We'd have a hard time justifying it. Plus, it makes us look guilty.
The room is in order, Commissioner. Ready when you are.
Bullock! You grabbed all my paperwork on Napier? Everything in order?
You gotta ask.
I mean it, Bullock. I don't want him blindsiding me.
How about a little trust?
What are we doing?
We're gonna have a conversation with Jack Napier. Joker.
Mr. Napier will do.
How are you feeling?
Heartbroken. Angry. Like a jilted lover. But reading helps. Gives me new focus. I assume you're here to make me an offer.
You're lucky we don't have time to your sentence for
escaping and stealing a scooter? Please. Batman caused more damage than I did.
There's plenty of evidence and dozens of eyewitnesses. But given your injuries, we're willing.
No deal. I want this going to trial.
You think you can get off? You're the Joker, for Christ's sakes!
I'm done taking the rap for Batman's reckless vigilantism. Now it's your turn.
Excuse me?
Batman endangered innocent lives by driving an unlicensed weaponized tank over those rooftops. Then he endangered a construction site by plowing into a cement truck, injuring 3 people. He knocked over an innocent guard and trespassed onto private property, destroying thousands of dollars of medical equipment while he assaulted me as I was trying to surrender. Rather than arresting him, you and a dozen police officers stood by while he forced unknown medication down my throat until I stopped breathing. Add all that up, and what do we have? Reckless endangerment, destruction of public and private property, a dozen different traffic violations, assault, and attempted murder by lethal dosage. If you won't arrest Batman, then I have no choice but to file suit against the GCPD to answer for his crimes.
Batman isn't GCPD.
Of course he is, even if no one wants to admit it. The proof has been right over our heads the entire time. The bat signal kept under GCPD supervision. I found photos of it. That makes you an accessory.
Ah, shit.
I love Gotham, and it's time I paid her back for the debt owed by the Joker. The city deserves better than you, better than the Joker, and better than the Dark Knight. So I'm going to be her White Knight. My name was Joker. The hair, the makeup, the laughter. The police had never seen anything like it. They called me a murderous, incurable sociopath who needed to be locked up forever. They said I was a new type of criminal, an epidemic so severe even Coin couldn't care for people like me. Super criminals. But it's a lie. I started out as a criminal, but I wasn't a murderer. When I was arrested, the police never gave evidence that I committed a violent crime. They just fudged the paperwork so they could call me a super criminal. Truth is, I was just a kid from the country who wanted to be a Gothamite. And when things didn't work out, I screwed up and robbed a bank. I served 10 years for my crime, but they didn't want to release me. Because to them, I wasn't just a criminal, I was an excuse. My reputation and unstable condition provided an instant justification for more schemes. They claimed I needed therapy, but it was all for show. They kept me locked up and drugged, while turning me into the boogeyman they needed. That way the gatekeepers could keep more money from Gotham. They created a new source of revenue, a booming industry no one had ever considered. Crime. And each time the city questioned the exorbitant funding, the gatekeepers let the Joker escape, reigniting taxpayer fear. And soon they had enough to build their crown jewel, turning old Fort Arkham into Arkham Asylum. I might have put eyeliner on the evil, but Arkham created the Joker. I'm not the only victim here. We all are. The gatekeepers convinced us that Gotham was a special city with special problems, that the process didn't work in Gotham. And for years we've accepted this uneasy pact while they made this into a city of fear, where corruption is spread all the way to the top, a place where vigilantism has been normalized. Over the past few weeks I've shown you the evidence. Don't let them make me their scapegoat anymore.
Don't punish Jack Napier for what the Joker did. The doctors said I'm cured, so it's time to set me free. Release me so I can fight the gatekeepers and reclaim the city we all love.
How could they release him? He's been a villain for all these years. Surely he's guilty of at least half the things the GCPD says he is.
I'm as skeptical as you are, Mark. But it all comes down to evidence, and the police have surprisingly little, despite their years of claims. It's hard to believe it's really him. Without all that makeup, he's actually good-looking.
And his devastating critique of Gotham seems to have really struck a chord with social justice warriors. They see Napier as some kind of hero.
Napier is especially popular with the Backport neighborhood, where protesters are taking a stand against Gotham's mistreatment of minorities. Trust in government and in the GCPD is at an all-time low, as most people feel they've become pawns of the 1% elite.
With one speech, Napier not only won his freedom, he also turned himself into a patriot who just started a media war against Gotham's gatekeepers.
But is he for real?
Or is this just part of a larger con?
Home.
Harley.
Ugh, that face. You look like a freak. Ugh. We'll get you fixed up in no time.
Harley.
No talking. Not until Mama's done with you. Then sex.
Harley, stop. Sorry. I'm just not myself. Can we talk?
Okay.
I've been thinking a lot about this moment. And there's something I need to say. First, I owe you an apology.
An apology?
For the way I've treated you over the years. You were kind, supportive, and you tolerated a lot of crazy mood swings.
But the mood swings were my favorite part.
No, it was a psychotic obsession with Batman. And you got caught in the middle.
Yeah, I did. Keep talking, 'cause you're turning me on.
I'm not joking around. Can't you see how unhealthy it was? I knew you loved me, and I took advantage. I never said it back because it gave me power over you. But that's all over. I'm through with Batman. I want to give you the version of me you always wanted.
Nice try. You might have fooled the courts, but you can't fool me.
Puddin', I'm serious. Ugh.
What did you just call me?
The hell?
Are you for real? Whining about love and feelings and marriage. You out of your mind? Enough with the bullshit. Go put on some freaking makeup and let's rob something.
My meds.
And stop with the pills. They're messing with your head. You don't need them, you need me.
But Puddin'...
I'm not your puddin'!
No, you weren't. I was. Hiya, Jack. Apology accepted.
You left!
And now I'm taking him back.
He needs...
What? A violent cheerleader with a bigger rack? I don't think so. And don't get me started on the clothes. Kind of a step back for feminism, huh? Get it straight, sister. You love Joker, I love Jack. You loved his flaws, I love him despite his flaws. And now that he's cured, he's mine. So buzz off. 'Cause I ain't losing him again.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, quit being a baby. Babies, come on!
Where are you taking me?
Home.
Ready to attempt to reverse the freeze tech, Mr. Wayne.
Hang in there, Alfred.
Victor.
Let's begin.
Oh my god, these mice are so adorable! With their little helmets, I can't even.
Barbara.
I know, it's just that everything we do is usually so gloomy. Admit it, they're cute. Even someone as cold as you can admit that.
Mr. Wayne, please proceed.
What? They're drowning! What's happening?
Success.
Congratulations, Victor.
They're alive! What should we name them?
There's no time to waste.
Not yet, Victor. We need to observe the mice to make sure there are no lasting...
No.
But...
Your help was most invaluable, Mr. Wayne. You have given me a chance to save my beloved wife by harnessing technology pioneered by the Third Reich. I thank you, and your father. Now please leave us alone.
My father?
You don't think he's thought of a million ways to stop you? You think... Oh my god! What happened to him?
Rapid aging. A side effect we were hoping to avoid. He was frozen in his 30s, but it's been 50 years.
So, now he's 80?
How are you feeling, Victor?
The mice! They're dead from old age. So how do we know Nora will survive?
We don't.
My love.
And even if she does, we still don't have a cure for McGregor's disease. The reason he froze her in the first place.
Home sweet home.
Wow, it's very, normal.
Yeah, it's temporary while I'm on parole. Just cozy enough for me and the babies. Tea?
You drink tea?
I always drank tea. One of the many things you never bothered to notice.
So, you left me, and an entirely new Harley took over. Why didn't I notice?
Let's see. Well, you're a narcissist who suffers from dysthymia and a schizoid personality disorder. Likely made worse by a chemical imbalance, which is why the medication is working. You are probably not cured, but with the right support, you could be. I'm a psychiatrist, remember?
He's still inside of me, Harley. Distorting reality, skipping around in the dark. He wants me to lose.
Well, it sounds like he did a number on both of us.
What happened to make you leave? What did I do?
You really don't remember. Well, you were easy to fall in love with. The most exciting man I ever met. I didn't feel like a criminal, I just felt free. I don't know if you ever loved me. Wasn't sure if you were ever capable of love. I didn't care. But your obsession with Batman kept growing. It felt as if I was sharing you. I struggled to get your attention as you struggled to get Batman's. And that's when I knew that you were in love. It just wasn't with me. Then, one day I came home to find Robin tied up in our basement, beaten half to death. That's when it stopped being funny. When you were ready to murder Robin just to get Batman's attention. His name was Jason Todd. And no matter what you tried, he wasn't willing to tell you Batman's true identity. I stopped you from going too far. Tried to give him medical attention, but you wouldn't let me. That's when I unloaded on you, forcing you to admit that you were only hurting Robin because you were jealous of him. That he was closer to Batman than you were. The man I loved was no longer there. It was just the Joker. And I hated him for destroying you. So, I went to get help. I promised to show him where Robin was if he agreed to bring you in safely. To get you some help. But when we arrived, Robin was gone. Maybe dead. I really thought he was going to kill you that night. But he didn't. He took you back to Arkham for medical attention, hoping we'd eventually find out what happened to Jason. But we never did. Batman never spoke to me again. But he did get the court to go easy on me.
For tracking me down?
For stopping him from killing you.
Did Joker murder Robin?
You're the only one who knows.
I can't remember.
It'll come back to you.
I don't want it to come back to me. I just want to move forward. We need to save Gotham.
How?
We lead a rebellion. We turn Gotham against Batman by villainizing him, showing the damage he and Joker have caused. We expose the corruption between politics and vigilantism.
Gotham City, saved by the least likely person, Jack Napier.
And Harleen Quinzel, because I can't do it without you. You ready to be the good guys for a while?
Bruce, wow, that's a very generous donation.
Hello, Veronica.
Such a beauty, old boy. Sure you wouldn't rather donate something less expensive?
Pierce. Where's Alfred? I've never seen you apart.
Not feeling well.
Flabbergasted that old fossil's still alive.
Pierce! Sorry, Bruce. Pierce started drinking early again.
Stand down. Bruce is a friend. One of us.
Is that why you hired a bodyguard, Pierce? So you can be an ass?
Received a few threats last week. Doesn't hurt to hire a little extra security.
Threats?
Reporter wrote a piece about my company's investments in Arkham. Shareholders are suing me, calling me one of Napier's gatekeepers. If it gets any worse, I might actually have to set foot in my office.
And in other news, it looks like Joker and Harley are together again. Or should we say, Jack and Harleen. After receiving a substantial settlement for the Batgate attack, the couple announced that they're donating everything to build Backport its first library. Here's what Mr. Napier had to say.
It wasn't the police who gave me my freedom, nor was it my own plea. It was the people of Gotham, especially the poor and middle class who embraced my message. They are the oppressed 99% who are most affected by Gotham's corruption. They deserve the settlement, not us.
And what about Batman?
Batman is the pit bull of the 1%. His actions have helped protect business as usual, while minorities...
Shut that off.
Joker's setting up a charity in Blackport? How droll.
It's called Backport.
He's right about Batman, though. I've made millions in real estate off of him.
Real estate?
Batman usually fights crime in poor neighborhoods, which the city then labels bad impact zones, which drops the price of real estate even more. Those zones receive grants in order to rebuild. The trick is to buy right after a zone is declared, then flip it out of the taxpayers' foot the repair bill.
You're profiting from Batman's war on crime.
Everyone here is doing it, Bruce. Crime is the best bet in Gotham.
Bruce! Bruce, what's gotten into you? Pierce, are you okay?
I used to hate all of you. And I know you've hated me. Whenever we spoke, it turned into a game of who almost got him. That's how Batman has always beaten us.
This dreary just has forgotten his jovial ways.
Divide and conquer. So we'd spend more time fighting each other than fighting him.
We didn't mean to.
It was a big rock.
We need to pool our criminal resources and consolidate our talents.
We work alone.
Batman and the GCPD won't have a chance against us as a unified fighting force.
And let me guess, Gringo. You're going to be our leader?
I'll never agree to that.
I know you won't. I only brought you here to have a drink.
Here you go, Puddin'.
Is that Hatter's hat? And where's Clayface?
He's here, more or less. You're all too proud to play nice together, so I knew I'd have to force you.
A mountain summit and a den of dark and deadly mazes.
Huh?
Ignore him. Some Lewis Carroll bullshit. He's just mad we stole his hat to control Clayface. I won't keep it. All I need is the mind control headband inside.
Oh, is Clayface gonna survive this?
I have no idea. Although he might feel a little pain when I turn him into dust.
Remind me why we can't use Hattacards on everyone.
We'd have to control a small army, and that's too difficult for the device. Much easier to control Clayface. Think of him as a conduit to boost the signal.
Is it working?
Of course it is.
He's a liar! Taking too many of those pills! Damn drug addict! Destroying the Joker legacy! And she's enabling him! Anything for her desperate romance! She's just another prison! Holding him back, thinking he won't break loose! But the Joker is more than just a man. He's a riot.
Someone help!
Every villain in Gotham? I thought these guys all hated each other.
Looks like they finally figured it out.
What's that?
That we don't stand a chance if they start working together.
Then we separate them. Less populated area away from the crowd. Round up the leaders and follow me.
Always wanted to play this thing. Are they following us?
Just the Two-Face gang.
Response teams are en route. ETA 6 minutes.
Batman is fleeing off the few leaders. Head to Specport. Stay with him.
Are you out of your mind? We gotta stay here and offer air support. Our guys are completely overwhelmed.
We can't win this without Batman. He needs our support.
Sir, I agree with Bullock. Batman can take care of himself.
I gave you an order.
We're heading to the new library, but...
Joker's library. It's a wide open space with no one around. It's our best option.
But Bruce, Backport needs this.
Joker's obviously behind this attack, and the library's part of his plan. I doubt he'd let Croc and Bane destroy it.
Good thing you're never wrong.
After them.
Wait! It's collapsing!
Where did they go? And where's Two-Face?
Bruce, are you okay? Bruce!
Get away from me. Computer. Set auto drive. Medical. Protocol. Wayne Tech. Hidden entrance.
The hell are we doing? The fight's back there.
Sir, the attack is spreading throughout the city.
Hey, Jim. Remember when we used to be cops?
What is happening to us?
It worked. Huh. The police are busy with the Valestra, Marconi, and Two-Face gangs.
What about the others?
Croc and Bane took down the library.
Batman?
Buried in rubble.
I'm sure he'll shake it off. Put everyone on standby, but keep the headband with you. We might need them again.
You knew this would work. Predicted almost every detail. That's amazing.
I can't take credit. It's a gift from the Joker, whose genius was only limited by his insanity.
If only he could see you now.
Hopefully he can't. Hopefully he's gone for good.
What's that?
People think Gotham City is special. But once you get past all the capes and supercriminals, you find it's just another city running on simple, mundane, gouge-your-eyes-out paperwork. Do you know why lawyers and accountants make paperwork so dull and confusing? To hide secrets. And this is Gotham's biggest secret. This undermines everything. This is Michelle, and she's been in the hospital for the last year after the roof collapsed in her mom's apartment. It was one of a dozen roofs Batman drove across that evening while chasing Firefly, who ended up escaping. There are hundreds of Michelles in Gotham, hundreds of people injured by Batman. Who pays their medical costs once the smoke clears? Who pays to fix their houses? Or the roads, bridges, and playgrounds surrounding them? And let's not ignore the highest cost, emotional damage to his victims. But unlike other public servants, Batman's unaccountable, and no one seems to be keeping track, except for the politicians, the 1% who need you to pay for it, the gatekeepers. Of course, they don't want to tell you about their Batman Devastation Fund, so they slipped it into a natural disaster relief fund. Money set aside for floods and hurricanes, and hid the evidence with a private firm, Mayor Hill's old firm. And here's your proof. Records I uncovered in the wreckage of yesterday's attack. What does it cost to pay for Batman to destroy our city? $3 billion a year. On floods and hurricanes that never happen. $3 billion a year on Gotham's only disaster, Batman. The gatekeepers profit off Batman by channeling relief funding through their perpetual infrastructure racket, and they're making you pay for it with your taxes, your rooftops, and your children's safety. That's why Batman diverted the battle away from downtown, so he could protect the rich people in the financial district by sacrificing Backport and needlessly destroying the library we were building. I know many of you don't trust me, that no matter what I say, I'll always be the Joker. But I'm also your best bet in holding Batman accountable. No one knew Batman like the Joker. Let me help this city by using the insights he's given me. Let's turn the Joker's abilities into Gotham's advantage, and stand up against the plague Batman has brought us.
Alfred? Oh my God. Alfred.
I ran away once. Bruce did his best to be there for me after my parents' murder, but he was awful at it. Didn't know anything about raising teenagers. It was Alfred who tracked me down. Gave me a hug and promised to be my ally when Bruce acted out. I always wondered what would have happened if Alfred hadn't come after me.
Jason Todd? Who's that?
Jason was Robin before I was. Supposedly killed by the Joker. But they never found the body.
So, who's buried there?
No one.
Why didn't Bruce ever tell me? I mean, that's huge.
Jason was like a son. Closer to him than I ever was.
You don't know that. Bruce loves you like a son too.
Then why was it Alfred who stopped me from running away? When I got older, I started reminding him more of Jason. Now all we do is fight. It's the only thing we have in common.
What about fighting crime?
You can't understand. You have a father.
You're a lot like Bruce. More and more lately. And you know it.
He's brutal, reckless, and absolutist.
Exactly. Running after Croc and Bane while a building collapses? You didn't even bother to make sure the library was empty. Thank God no one was killed.
We survived.
He's going over the edge, Dick. I need your help on this.
I'm not a part of this anymore. I only came here for Alfred.
You might wear a different outfit, but you're still Robin.
If there's a fight, you know you can count on me. But for now, I'm leaving.
It's a fight between us and Bruce! Alfred was Bruce's moral bearing. And without him, there's nothing protecting Gotham City from Batman. Except for us.
I like it when it's just us.
Me too.
Can we make this a weekly date night?
Of course.
Wrong neighborhood, Snowflake.
Hello. Lovely evening.
Wallet. Hers too.
Hold. Yeah.
That's enough. Step back. We got Derek, Jamal, Chris. You ain't never heard of Jack Napier.
Oh shit! Didn't even recognize him. It's just a cell phone, man.
This is your only warning. You've been armed or had drugs, this would be a different conversation, so you know the rules. Nice moves.
Aikido and boxing. I used to teach a course at Arkham. Sometimes to the gods. Against their will.
How did you...
Cameras picked you up as you walked into the neighborhood. Whole place is wide. Name's Duke.
Lieutenant Duke Thomas? Ex-Special Forces. You run the local youth group. Consolidated some of the gangs. We were hoping to find you.
Happy to serve.
GCPD know you have that firearm?
No cops in Backport, really? At least no good ones? Even if there were, they ain't taking it from me.
You know a place where we can talk?
The Y is a few blocks away. We've been operating out of there since Gotham cut the funding last year.
Lead the way.
You stay where I can see you. Backport might like you, but to me, you're still a joker. When I left the Navy, I actually tried joining the GCPD in Backport. Hometown hero, cleaning up the streets where I grew up. Stuff like that.
GCPD must have been thrilled.
Booted me when I reported the corruption. Internal
Thanks for
affairs
getting our
took their
backs.
side. You can imagine.
Gordon.
I don't blame Gordon. He's a good soldier. I can see why you don't like him. After all, you were super criminals up till a month ago. It's more complicated when you're on the front line, whether it's here or Afghanistan. Gordon does the best he can with the lousy resources he's given. He's being played just like everyone else. Difference is, He knows it. And he's willing to fight the type of politics you and I will never understand. Like him or not, the city needs guys like that.
Maybe Gordon's allowing you to be here. Maybe that's why he hasn't come for your gun.
It crossed my mind. This way.
It's Napier.
Yo, can I get a selfie?
Wow.
I've got a crew of about 50. 8 of them are ex-military and another 100 on the street as recon.
How did you consolidate the gangs?
Told them they could embarrass the GCPD by doing their jobs for them.
And that works?
Not always. I turn a blind eye to a lot in exchange for their cooperation. Every now and then there's a problem and we have to deal with it. Point is, Backport is safer because of us. Like Gordon, I'm doing the best I can with limited resources. What was it you wanted to talk about?
What are your thoughts on Batman?
Only one person Backport hates more than cops. Batman. Still pissed about your library.
I need your help.
You expect me to help the Joker?
Hear me out.
3 dozen arrests were made after the financial district attacked, and we're following up on every lead. We want to catch the bad guys as much as anyone else, but we're going to need more time.
Is this Jack Napier's doing?
No more questions. Tell me you have something.
Working on it.
The biggest supercriminals in Gotham suddenly working together. What the hell would unite those egomaniacs?
Napier, targeting the financial district so he could get access to classified documents.
The Batman Devastation Fund. He knew he'd find evidence of corruption used against us.
It's not corruption. It's just the reality of running a city like Gotham.
You knew about it?
I assumed.
$3 billion a year to clean up after you? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Are you questioning my methods?
As a cop, no. But as a taxpayer, yes!
I do what the police can't. That's always been our understanding.
Look at him. Been an entire week of this. A bunch of drooling zombies.
Hatter's mind control device. Has to be.
We searched all of them and found no evidence of Hatter. If he's controlling them, then he's doing it some other way.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are... Hello? Ah! Clay? You alive?
Joker. Joker? But who?
Quinzel and Napier took the Joker. Till he gets back, I'm the stand-in. Was Jack here?
Yes. The cat without a grin tucked my hat and playing cards, with plans to have a tea party, I presume.
A tea party?
Why, certainly, my dear. But it's a very large table in that rabbit hole. Too many unruly guests.
English, you creepy leprechaun!
Joker wanted my device to create an army, but it's too difficult to control that many minds. So he used it on Clayface and fed him to every supervillain in Gotham.
Impossible!
Nothing is impassable.
Is he even alive? Nasty, but I think he's alive. You can override Napier's signal? With another device?
Yes, as long as I'm closer to Clayface's brain than the Joker is. You hear that? Curiouser and...
You're welcome to tag along, but enough with Alice in Wonderland.
Holy fuck.
That's better.
This has gone on long enough. I want Napier arrested. For what? Protesting without a permit, threatening to incite a riot. Class B misdemeanor at best. He won his case in a court of law. He beat the system. I will not have a supercriminal leading a revolution in Gotham. If you need to invent reasons to arrest him, then that's what you are going to do. You told me to end corruption. Napier is right. The GCPD has bent the rules for far too long. We've created order in Gotham! How dare you! the Batman Devastation Fund channeled through your old firm? Don't you see how bad that looks? I'm ordering you to arrest Napier! I won't do it. Not without a reason. Until then, we need to think about the bigger picture. Like how to win back thousands of Gothamites who are embracing him.
Thank you, Backboard. Y'all know that I don't like speaking in front of crowds, so I'll make this quick. When I first met Jack Napier, I didn't trust him. I thought, this guy doesn't understand Backport, and we don't need a white savior speaking for us. Do we really want a super criminal living here? So, I started asking around. Went outside my door to see what the police thought of Jack Napier, seeing as how they're always telling us how bad he is. And you know what I discovered? There are no police in Backport. But you know who does come to Backport? Jack Napier. And he doesn't come here for crime. He came here to build a library. Then, he helped me upgrade the youth club, getting more kids off the streets. Little by little, Napier earned my trust. It's true. The police have a rap sheet on Jack, but they got rap sheets on some of you and your kids. God knows he doesn't look like it, but Jack Napier is one of us. That's why I'm voting Napier for councilman, because he's got their attention. And he's telling the gatekeepers of Gotham what neighborhoods like Backport have been saying for years. That we're the victims of their corrupt system. We are not a burden. They are!
We love you, Duke!
Woo! Yeah!
Thank you, Duke. I'm honored. What you've done for Backport has inspired me and Harley. And we're honored to help your cause. I've done a lot of bad things, but if I can use that publicity to help these streets, it'll be one step closer to forgiveness. Leaving Arkham and getting a second chance, Harley and I didn't want to waste it. We didn't think we'd ever fit in. Everyone in Gotham was turning their backs on us. But then we found you, the people of Backport, who embraced us with open arms and gave us a home. You made us feel like we belong, because Backport is where the shunned get a second chance. This isn't just about me becoming councilman, or the influence it gives me over the GCPD. This is bigger. What's starting in Backport is the beginning of a movement, a revolution against the Gotham elites in order to take this city back. Their arrogance has enraged us, their abuse has hardened us, and now their neglect has become our advantage. I stand with you to demand an end to the corruption, to force the elites out of power, and to make them answer for the vigilantism that has harmed this neighborhood. Who's with me? Who's with me? Then let's take a stand and show the other boroughs how it's done.
Stay away from Duke. He's mine.
Stand down. This isn't a fight. We need to let these people march.
They're not letting us march.
Told you.
I'll talk to Gordon.
I'm coming.
Good evening, Commissioner. Here to deny our right to a peaceful protest?
You ain't marching without proper permits. Jerk off.
I filed them last week, but for some reason we haven't heard back.
I never got him. And even if I had, I don't help ex-cop turncoats.
And I don't serve on corrupt police forces.
Bullock, stand down.
I grew up in Backport, Duke. I know what you're feeling. We just don't want anyone getting hurt.
You don't give a damn about us, Montoya! To us, you're just another pig.
You don't speak to me like that.
What are you doing?
Keeping things from escalating.
You're making this worse.
But they have a right to march.
Batman's right. I'm arresting Duke as well.
Let him go.
Nightwing, help me.
Puddin'!
Stop! Everyone back down. Stand down, people. Back up. I don't want anyone hurt. I'll go of my own free will.
What?
When I'm councilman, you and I will have to learn to get along. Why not start now and avoid the bad press? Just remember that this was a peaceful protest until Batman showed up. Get in the car, Commissioner. Let's talk.
Just when you thought there would be another riot in Backport, Jack Napier swoops in and saves the day.
No. Napier is playing politics, deliberately trying to awaken Backport's history of violence.
I was born in Backport, Mark, and I resent that. The people are right to be upset with how the GCPD and Batman have been treating them. Napier is doing more for them than the politicians ever have.
It doesn't bother you that he's trying to white knight a bunch of minorities?
Gotham won't listen to black people, so Duke is smart to enlist the palest, whitest guy he can find. And that's the Joker.
No one is going to run against Napier. They're too afraid of him.
No, they're too afraid of standing against Backport. Napier is waging a social media war against the elites, and the gatekeepers don't know how to respond.
Napier won't win. This is insanity. He can't win.
Police allowed Backport to march, and so far everyone is keeping the peace. Duke Thomas released a statement saying that the protests will continue to remain peaceful, as long as the GCPD agrees to work with Napier.
I mean, Jesus, what is Batman supposed to do? Tweet back?
Ugh. When I'm councilman, first thing I'll do is increase your coffee budget, because this is disgusting.
Cut the crap, Napier. I don't care how many you scam. I know this is a long con.
Gotham has a big problem, Commissioner. But it's not me. I'm just the messenger.
Gotham's biggest problems are Batman and police corruption, right? Well, screw you! How else are we supposed to deal with super criminals? You're more responsible for this existence than I am!
So you admit your role in this?
Batman was supposed to be a temporary solution for Gotham.
But now he's an addiction. And we each want the same thing, Jim. A solution. You always have been a good cop, so I know you'll want to hear my plan.
Arrest Batman? The hell with you.
I want to redistribute the Batman Devastation Fund.
You want to use the fund you've been attacking us over?
It was a clever idea. I understand why you created it. But it was also easy to leverage against you because you weren't using it properly. I want to give it to the police.
You want to buy us off?
I want to create a Gotham Terror Oppression Unit, the GTO. We use the money to build an elite task force that unites our best cops with our best vigilantes. A squad of super cops. It's the perfect compromise. Mixing vigilantism with a group of Gotham's finest. We get Batman to work within the department rather than alongside it.
You want to replace Batman's cowl with a badge? He'll never agree.
He and his kids can keep their secret identities. All we're asking is for them to wear GPS, a body camera, and to play by the rules. We're asking for accountability.
He'll never agree.
No, but Batgirl will. She's getting fed up with bats. Even tried to pull him off me today.
She won't listen to the Joker.
No, but she'll listen to you. And when she joins, so will Nightwing. And they'll be able to give you something Batman never did.
What's that?
The secrets to all those wonderful toys. If Batman really wanted to end crime, he should have shared his technology rather than hidden it.
We've never needed it.
You don't think his advanced Kevlar would have saved a few of your officers over the years? You're up against super criminals, Commissioner. But you're armed like Barney Fife. As councilman, I want to give you the tools you need, which will save lives. The GTO is a good idea, Jim. Look it over. You'll only wish you thought of it first.
This is actually impressive.
Fuck. They let you out?
They never arrested me. Gordon's on the fence. Still thinks I'm the Joker.
Well, can you really blame him?
He needs to get over it. There's an opportunity here, and the city needs him.
Hey, I gotta ask you something. Look at me, damn it. When did you turn into a good guy?
What do you mean?
I mean, you started out with a vendetta against Gotham and Batman, but somewhere along the way became the hero.
That's because I have you here to keep me honest.
I'm really proud of you, Puddin'.
Really?
Take me out tonight.
but there's so much to be.
Hey, take her out, you clown, or someone else will.
Take me out, Jack. Let me show you the kind of love you and I finally deserve. Say, that offer's still on the table?
What offer?
This one.
I don't know. Part of loving you is knowing you deserve better. I'm an abusive sociopath, barely holding it together. 2 pills away from turning into your nightmare.
I won't let that happen.
But
Marry me, Jack.
I do.
What's going on?
Ah! Help!
What is that?
Some kind of Joker.
No, I'm just the stand-in. Call me Neo Joker.
Stop destroying everything.
Go easy on me. I've only ever been a sidekick.
No one's ever invaded the GCPD. This is our chance to download their files. Who knows what secrets they're keeping?
Bullock! Montoya! We need to pull back! The building isn't stable!
They're all leaving, along with the Lady Joker.
What?
They scattered after stealing some hard drives. We're after them.
I'll get you a new one.
No. I'm done defending you. I need a new plan. After this, Gotham will demand it.
We'll adapt like always.
I don't even know who you are, Batman! Trusting the safety of an entire city to a stranger wearing a cape? Jesus! Do you even hear how crazy that sounds? And now there's another Joker? How many more supervillains can Gotham withstand? Napier's right.
About what?
That if you really wanted to stop crime, you'd give me a fleet of Batmobiles and 1,000 utility belts so I can distribute them to the real heroes out there. The men who are brave enough to show their faces.
Napier's GTO plan.
Soon, there might be a day when I'll have no choice but to work with that psycho.
You can't.
I'm running out of options. The GTO is a good plan. If you want to help, then join. If not, stay out of the way.
But
isn't this the part where you magically disappear? Let me save you the trouble.
Reporting a dozen injuries and at least 11 policemen missing.
I have no control. The signal is being overridden. Why isn't this working?
Gotta stop her.
Who?
Isn't it obvious? The other Harley.
It can't be.
She figured you out, Jack. She hijacked your plan, and she obviously intends to steal you back from me.
Why don't we let him decide that for himself?
Ah!
Let him out.
Who?
The Joker. I know he's in there somewhere.
He's gone! Leave us alone!
Bizarre, isn't it? You and I in love with 2 different men in the same scrawny body.
Never loved you.
No, but the Joker did. Now let him out.
I killed him.
That's a lie. I can see him behind those eyes, held prisoner by those pills. Give me the pills, Jack.
You want to force me back into my psychosis so that you can reclaim your fake romance?
Where are they?
It wasn't real. Just a case of mistaken identity. I thought you were her. I'm sorry for what happened between us. I wish I could take it all back. But I'm not the man you're looking for. Not anymore.
You're wrong. I just need to draw him out. By doing what he never could. By taking control of Gotham. His massive ego won't allow me to surpass him.
He already took Gotham by becoming me. The city is mine, and I'm not going to give her up.
You won't have a choice, Jack. Because the only way you'll defeat me is if you unleash him.
Where are we? And where's Batman?
We really only need to speak to you two.
We?
All I'm asking for is 10 minutes.
No!
10 minutes to tell you how Gordon is going to help save Gotham.
10 minutes.
The hell with that! He's the damn Joker!
10 minutes. We'll do it for Gordon.
Vigilantism isn't working, but Gordon convinced me there's a lot to embrace. In a way, I have more respect for Batman than any of you, but he's refusing to see reality. He's not adapting. I don't want to fight you anymore. I want to help you.
But how?
$3 billion a year for the Batman Devastation Fund. Do you know what else $3 billion buys? It buys a fleet of Batmobiles and state-of-the-art crime-fighting equipment. This is the GTO, the Gotham Terrorist Oppression Unit. A super cop program that pairs you with the police. Better coordination, better planning, less collateral damage. All run by Commissioner Gordon.
But...
Keep your secret identities. Just agree to work with the GCPD, not alongside it. Best part of all, you each get your own Batmobile.
How'd it go?
Destroying police headquarters didn't shake him. If I want to draw him out, I gotta think bigger. I wish he were here. He'd know what to do.
Who?
Joker. God, I miss him.
How long were you together, child?
He robbed the bank I worked at. I've always been a cutter, but it got worse when my boyfriend left. I remember slicing my wrist under the counter, trying to see how many customers it would take before I bled out. And all of a sudden he was there, putting a gun to my head and threatening to kill me. Suddenly I wanted to live. I would do anything to live, even if it meant helping him rob the bank. Halfway through, a funny thing happened. You started calling me Harley. I read the news, had some idea what she looked like. I could see the resemblance. So I started playing along with him, calling him Mr. J in hopes he wouldn't kill me. And it worked. The next thing I knew, I'm standing in his hideout being handed a pair of Harley's old tights. Each day I was ready for him to hurt me, grab me, force himself on me, the kind of things you expect criminals to do. But the only time he touched me was to bandage my wounds. I wasn't a prisoner or anything. I was free to leave any time. But I never found a good reason to go. Or a good reason to tell him I wasn't her. Joker saved my life. If he hadn't come into the bank that day, I wouldn't be alive. I know it's Stockholm Syndrome, and I know it isn't healthy. But it's the only happiness I've ever had. And now it's over.
What was your name before all this started?
Marion Drews.
Maybe it's for the best, Marion. Maybe you're better off without him. We're in.
What kind of secret files are you looking for?
Something that gives you an advantage over Napier.
Good thinking. There's a lot of security around the records for Victor Fries. What the hell?
Good lord.
Fries was a Nazi? Just how old is that guy?
Looks like his father was an SS officer. But the records are incomplete. Something about a part in a lab. Secret network of tunnels.
Who are those people he's shaken hands with?
One of the wealthiest families in Gotham. The Waynes.
Puttin'.
I'm fine.
That shouldn't be happening. How long?
I'll see a doctor later.
I am a doctor. I am a doctor.
Sometimes the pills upset my stomach. Not a big deal. Are you going to train me or not?
You sure about this?
Batman's getting desperate. I've taken the police, his family, Gotham City. I've beaten him in every way except one. A good old-fashioned fistfight.
But he's Batman?
The pills are also a steroid. Your training, careful planning, and a little bit of luck. I think I can pull it off. Just don't hit the face.
Good. Again. Watch my waist. I'll tell you where I'm gonna move. You gonna fight back or what?
I don't want to hurt you. Not the face!
You think Batman is gonna avoid your pretty face?
I'm a councilman now, elected by the people of Backport.
So?
So how's it gonna look if I have a black eye?
Quit your whining and go put on your makeup. And don't tell me you've forgotten how.
You're late.
We were talking with Gordon.
2 massive assaults. One in the financial district, the other at GCPD headquarters. Both involve super criminals who never work together. But there's something more unusual.
What?
Their silence. Ever square off against the Joker when he didn't have anything to say? Or Riddler, Bane? These egomaniacs love to talk. But everyone was silent. Except for Hatter and Neo Joker. I think they hijacked the others using Hatter's mind control cards.
But we didn't see any Hatter cards.
Is that dirt?
Clay. Clayface is the only supercriminal we haven't seen. He has to be involved.
Bruce, there's something else.
The GTO. You want me to join? No chance in hell.
Napier has changed.
Nothing has changed. The Joker got out of Arkham and is trying to hurt Gotham with his latest scheme. We've seen it 100 times.
Gotham is changing, and is offering us a chance to change with it.
Have you forgotten everything the Joker has done?
Of course we haven't. But until he breaks any laws, there's nothing we can do about it. Your way isn't working, and the GTO is the perfect compromise. We rebuild trust with the GCPD while keeping an eye on Napier.
Dick.
You want Napier to win, don't you? Because it proves me wrong. Because it finally gives you a reason to believe you're better than me. That I'm not only your villain, but Gotham City's.
Guys.
Napier beat you. He became the hero that Gotham really needed, and it's eating you up. That Gotham would rather embrace a reformed supercriminal than you, and you're afraid that makes you worse than him. That maybe everything you've done is for nothing. That maybe you took the wrong lesson from your parents' death.
Bruce, no! You both suck, you know that? Why is it always such a pissing contest? And why am I always stuck in the middle?
But
Bruce gave you everything, Dick. You don't get to talk to him like that. And Bruce, you need to think carefully about your next move, because Gotham's losing patience with you.
I wondered when you'd come around to see me.
Joker is in over his head, Harley. This is your one chance to help him.
So you can put him back in jail? No thanks.
I think he started all of this. That he's forcing Clayface to manipulate the super criminals. Joker destroyed his own library so he could scam the entire city and gain a political foothold in Backport.
His name is Jack, and if you could prove it, then you'd arrest him.
But there was one oversight, one thing he didn't expect, the other Harley Quinn. And now she poses a bigger threat than he ever did.
Why should I help you?
You came to me before. That night Joker went too far.
Jason.
It's happening again, Harley. It's out of control, and people are going to get hurt. I can help.
Sorry, Batman. Not this time.
Why?
Because Jack's not the threat you think he is.
Ever wonder why I went easy on you? Why I never treated you like the others? Why you never spent much time in Arkham? Because I wanted you with him. Because sometimes you kept him sane. That's what connected us, Harley. Because as bad as he was, only you and I knew how bad he wanted to be.
You know, you bought me a dress once. That day I almost blew my own parole with the Vreeland incident. You stood by me. I still have the dress. Even when I was losing Jack to his obsession with you, even after you put him in the hospital dozens of times, I never once got mad at you. Because deep down, I know you're a good guy. But being a good guy doesn't mean you always know what's best for Gotham. Jack is not a villain anymore. And whatever his sins, he put the city on the right track. I'm begging you to let it go before it's too late for you.
Am I the only one who hasn't lost his mind? Can't you all see that violent, psychotic maniac for who he really is?
He's changed Gotham City forever. But you can't see that because you're too obsessed with figuring out how it all went wrong. You and Jack want the same thing. But you won't get it unless you work together.
I've never heard him yell like that. I must really be getting to him.
Stop it.
What?
I meant everything I said. That maybe if you two weren't so stubborn, you'd realize how similar you've become.
So, you were a massive Lewis Carroll fan before you met that Alice girl, or after?
Stop interrupting me.
Ever think that maybe the only reason you loved her was because her name was Alice?
No one's perfect. Sometimes we fall in love with the wrong people, don't we, Marion Drews?
Yeah.
I'm seeing a military-grade security system around the perimeter. Jesus, what's Wayne hiding in there?
Who cares? So what if Wayne has secret Nazi records?
Patience, my dear. Information is the key to power. Every successful criminal knows that. So when there's an opportunity to learn secrets about a family as old and influential as the Waynes, it's worth pursuing.
Fine, then. Let's knock this gate over.
And that's your solution for everything. Storm the fortress and ask questions later. How about a little tact?
I'm
in charge, not you. The nerdy leprechaun needs to be nicer to the girl who's controlling every super criminal.
You're doing very well for an amateur, but if you don't smarten up, then you'll lose the upper hand. Hacking into those computers will take a while, so unless you have a better way to proceed, then you best settle in for a long night.
Actually, I do.
I admit, I'm impressed. There's potential for you yet, child.
I'm still going to knock the gate over when I'm done.
Now what?
Patience, my dear. We're looking for a secret room or something?
Yes, someplace you'd hide a dangerous family secret.
I think I found it.
How do you do that?
A secret room that hasn't been opened for a while must have very stale old air, which some plants can sense.
Brilliant. But how did you know that?
I didn't. Ivy did. I can see some of her thoughts.
This is it!
What?
The files on the Freeze family and the SS. Looks like the project involved hidden tunnels running throughout Gotham.
Wow.
Oh my. Look at these blueprints.
What is that?
That's what we came here for, and it's hiding in plain sight.
Quiet! There's something else. Ivy is sensing something about this place. Other rooms below the house.
Oh my lord, you hooligans, get off my property!
Hooligans? That was like a bad impression of a rich guy.
Quickly, he might have called the police.
What did you take?
There's a vehicle coming.
Let's go.
What happened?
I don't know. They broke in and found a hidden room I've never seen before.
Did they find the Bat-Kit?
They went out back. I got him on the radar.
Let's go.
Nice robe.
You stay put, Mr. Wayne. The GTO could take it from here.
What is it? The Batmobile?
Yeah, a bunch of them.
What?
We've cleared a channel to Gotham Bridge. We'll make an arrest there. Understood?
Check. Firing a homing beacon.
This is the exit to Gotham Bridge. Someone pitch him from the left side.
You got it, sister.
Nice work.
We have incoming. Everyone ready?
This is for Backport.
Coming from behind.
Nice work, Batgirl. Glad we fireproof these things.
Heavy duty's just been canceled.
I think it's working.
Get the hell out of my way, bat freak.
I've lost visual.
Batman, stand down! The GTO has us under control!
The hell is he thinking?
Get him to back off!
Bruce, what are you doing?
Protecting my family.
They went over the side.
Clear the bridge! I repeat, clear the Batman is the wreckage. He's coming near, Joker.
The bridge is collapsing. We need to go.
Why were you at the Waynes? What in?
We need to go.
This is Jim Gordon, 40-yard APB. I want Batman arrested. In the eyes of GCPD, he's no longer a vigilante. He's a super criminal.
Start talking.
The Waynes are a family with many secrets, aren't they, Bruce?
Every now and then, Joker would cry in his sleep. Some nights it got really bad, so I'd wake him up. Used to hold him in my lap and run my fingers through his hair until he stopped. It was terrifying. But it was the only time he ever let me hold him.
What did he talk about?
About how no one could ever really take over Gotham City. About how it was his destiny to fail.
But wasn't he obsessed? If it's impossible, then why try?
To him, Gotham was a warm, glowing light. And all he wanted was to hold it to his chest for a moment. Long enough for Batman to notice. Just so he could give it back. That's when the two of them were closest. That's how I know Joker's still alive. His methods are different, but his plan is the same. Eventually, he'll try and give it back.
But this time, there won't be a warm, glowing light to give.
Tell me who Batman is.
No.
Tell me, or I'll have you arrested for obstruction.
That wasn't part of the deal.
I don't like it either. But Batman's left me no choice. His recklessness put Gotham Gate Bridge in the bay, allowing every supercriminal to escape. I'm not doing my job if I don't put an end to this.
Come on, kid. Spill it.
I'll help you bring him in. But not like that. Nightwing's right. He broke the law as Batman. He needs to be arrested as Batman. A symbolic ending to an era. Then we remove his mask. Let the whole city see so there's no doubt who Batman really is.
Got him. Headed westbound on 3rd.
I'll help you arrest him. But his mask stays on. That's non-negotiable.
You can't be serious after all he's done for you.
Gordon's right. Batman brought this on himself.
Team 2 about to receive the target.
You should all be ashamed. We owe him another chance. He served Gotham for decades, and you're willing to ignore all of that for a seemingly reformed Joker? I'm leaving.
You made the right decision, Nightwing. I'm here for Gotham, not you.
We need a plan. GTO cars are tough, but not like the Batmobile.
That thing's a spaceship. Forget about it.
Bullock's right. It's an armored supercar on 4 wheels.
Then a small EMP would neutralize it, but you'd knock out power for 6 blocks in every direction. Along with our GTO cars, batteries and coils be fried.
We need something as tough as the Batmobile, but something analog, something old school.
Do we have anything like that? No, but I can steal one. You create a bottleneck, and I'll chase him into some sort of trap.
Sorry, kid. I'm driving.
But
I should have arrested Batman decades ago. If someone's gonna bring him in, it ought to be me.
He's speeding up. Don't let him turn left.
Is Duke in position?
Roger that.
He's on to us. Everybody get ready.
Engine's getting louder. Am I speeding up?
You both just outran us. He's about 10 meters in front of you headed toward the warehouse.
Is Team 2 ready?
Team 2 confirms visual. Lights on in 3, 2, 1. Light him up!
Gordon, we're about to go black.
Blindfold still holding. I should still be dilated.
You're close to the end zone. EMP in 3, 2,
I'm in neutral.
1.
Engine off. I'm coasting. Now!
Lights out, lights out. Can someone get a visual? Team 2, come in.
Negative on Team 2. All radios are fried.
Team 3, come in. Are they through the warehouse yet?
Team 3 confirming the Bat's out of the warehouse. He's all over the road. Repeat, the Bat is blind.
Only a few seconds until he recovers. Where's Gordon?
I have eyes on Batman. If anyone can hear me, I'm about to bump start my engine. Hope the lead lining worked.
I hear an engine. Team 3, can you get a visual?
I see flames. The plan worked.
Where's Batman?
Still out of control, but I think he's regaining his vision.
How close is Gordon?
Close. He's got a fear of falling. She's good.
Sorry, old friend. But someone's got to get through to you.
He'll always be the Joker. You know that.
Maybe. But he's not my problem right now. You are.
You know, you're not easy to get over. The fanboy in me is still rooting for you. Part of me never wants to stand. Look at me, I'm unarmed. Wouldn't you rather beat me the old-fashioned way? One more romp for old time's sake. That's more like it. I've thought about this moment for decades. Wondered what I'd do if I ever got to see you like this, all broken and vulnerable. Oh, God. What have I done? The plan was to capture Batman to keep him out of the way, not lock him up in Arkham.
The best doctors in Gotham are here. Trust me, it's the safest place to secure him. And it's temporary while we hunt down Neo Joker.
It just doesn't feel right.
I know, but we'll figure this out. Batgirl's right. We owe him that much.
Now we can finally see who this guy really...
No! We agreed to keep his secret. Those were the terms.
What the hell?
Coming from the middle of Gotham Harbor.
Your patience paid off, my dear. You are now the most dangerous villain in the history of Gotham City. Ready when you are.
Do it. That ought to get his attention.
Oh my God.
What have I done?
There's something written on the buildings in ice. What does that say?
The day we unfroze the mice, you said something about freeze tech. Technology pioneered in the final days of the Third Reich. Is that giant cannon in the middle of Gotham Harbor yours? Some kind of Nazi ice gun you built beneath the old German embassy?
I assume you're the lab assistant. The young woman helping Mr. Wayne in the labs that day?
Oh, crap. I'm still wearing my costume.
I'm already aware of who Mr. Wayne is. Your secrets are safe.
How did you find out?
He lost a lot of blood when he arrived. Passed out before he could tend to his injuries. With only one treatment bed, the butler insisted I transfer the freeze tech to Mr. Wayne.
Alfred died to save Bruce.
Without hesitation. His last request was to ask that I never reveal Bruce's true identity. A secret I'm happy to keep. Anything to protect the legacy of Thomas Wayne.
Why would you help the Waynes?
I first met Thomas when I was a boy, back during World War II. He worked with the Allies to create a secret program that utilized valuable Nazi assets. High-ranking prisoners like my father, Baron von Fries. Thomas convinced the War Department to let my father continue working on the Fries tech, so it might aid the Allies. They agreed to give him custody of the Fries family on one condition. The entire project had to be kept off U.S. soil.
So, Wayne built you a weapons lab beneath the German embassy?
It was a medical lab. Thomas was only interested in the freeze tech's healing abilities, but my father insisted it was most effective as a weapon. The War Department agreed, and Thomas was removed from the project. They eventually renamed it Paperclip, where they continued exploiting Nazi assets for their next war. A Cold War, ironically. I hate my father. The War Department might have forgiven him for his Nazi past, but I couldn't. Nor could I forgive him for how he treated my fiancée, Nora Smithstein. So we left to find Thomas Wayne, to help develop his cryogenic medicine.
Thomas was a friend?
He was like a father to me. Even paid for our wedding. But he was killed before he could attend.
You told this to Bruce?
Yes. I told him the Waynes have always been a family of fighters, who were willing to risk everything for what they thought was important. You have what you need. Now go. My wife is out of time, and I want to be alone.
So you're not going to help me?
I told you, my father built the cannon. I know nothing about it.
But...
Please, leave us in peace.
You're taking too many.
What do you want me to do? Stop taking pills? Revert back to being the Joker and let him handle her? That pathetic Hot Topic shoplifter is in over her head.
She's not pathetic, Jack. No more than I was. She's a person, a flesh and blood woman who loved you and wanted to give you everything. Don't underestimate her. Don't underestimate her like you did me.
She's an oversight. I can handle her.
Not only is she controlling an army of super criminals, but she knows the truth about you. How you used Clayface to stage that attack. You had a good run, Jack, but you're in over your head. Maybe it's time to hand this over to someone else. Someone with experience fighting dozens of super criminals.
Batman? How can you seriously suggest that? I just spent a year proving that his methods don't work. That Gotham doesn't need Batman.
Then maybe you need to start admitting you were wrong.
Thousands of Gothamites are frozen in the streets, while the rest are stuck in their homes. And both bridges are out, so there's no leaving Gotham.
If we attack from the air, we'll be shot out of the sky. And a frozen harbor negates a waterborne assault.
So what do we do?
The White House just declared a national state of emergency in Gotham. They consider Neo Joker to be a national threat. They'll be here in a few hours.
No, we don't need their help. This is Gotham City. We can handle this ourselves.
There's no time. Neo Joker is demanding to see Napier now. All we can do is stall until the military gets here.
We'll give her exactly what she wants.
Jack. Oh my God.
No! He's gone. Put your guns down. I've got it under control.
The hell was that?
The medication's starting to lose effect.
What? How long have you known?
I'm sorry.
I won't lose you, Jack. There's gotta be a way.
I tried to fight it, but it's only going to get worse.
How long can you hold it together?
Long enough to get out there and stall Neo Joker.
To hell with that.
Think of it this way. By the end of the day, she'll be defeated. Either by me or by the Joker.
Suit up.
Bruce, why are you letting them lock you up? You know how to break out of there.
She begged me to let it go. Almost like she knew this would happen. Even said that he and I would need each other.
Who?
Harley. I know what's going on here. I figured it out.
Great. Then let's break you out.
No. Joker will come for me. Neo Joker's too powerful. Soon he'll have no choice. Harley will make sure of it.
I know you, Jack. I've known you for years. Longer than you've even known yourself. I saw you buried inside the Joker. The sane man who threatened to take him from me. So I indulged his darker side. Became evil Harley, hoping he'd eventually eliminate you. But then she set you free.
I can't let you do this.
Then let him out! Because there's only one person who can stop me from destroying Gotham. And it's not you.
Okay. You win. I'll bring you the Joker.
Where are you going?
Don't question me, you brat. You want me back, then we do it my way.
Okay.
Jack? Am I talking to Jack?
It should have worked.
What?
I turned the city upside down, exposed the corruption, won over the people, ended vigilantism. All I wanted was for everyone to see the truth. That Gotham's problems aren't special, and that we don't need a lawbreaker like Batman to sustain the city. But following the rules didn't work. Nothing has changed because Gotham is still being held hostage by a pack of criminals. What's worse, they're being led by a monster of my own creation. I have no choice but to give her what she wants. I need to give her the Joker.
Who are you kidding, Jack? You didn't break the rules. You used every criminal to scare them into giving you power. You were never playing fair. And now it's not the time to start. She can still be defeated. You need a new way to rig the game.
How?
By doing something the Joker would never do. By working with someone she would never expect you to work with.
Batman, I need your help.
Let me guess. Harley sent you?
How did you...
You're sharp, but you still aren't seeing all the angles. You want to uncuff me, or should I do it myself?
So you'll help me?
I will always help Gotham, but I want a full confession from you. About everything. How you attacked the financial district, how you destroyed your own library, how you're ultimately responsible for Neo Joker. I want you to explain how you exploited the legal system to gain your freedom. How you lied about Arkham and the police and all your escapes. And I want you to explain that regardless of the evidence, regardless of your appeal, you've always been a murderer. And that in spite of everything that's happened in the last year, you'll always be the Joker.
I am Jack Napier, not the Joker. And I made Gotham a better place.
But you broke the law to do it.
So do you. You might have been better than the Joker, but you're no better than me. I'll assume you want to drive. I'll give you a confession. But only if I take the entire rap. Harley goes free.
She's more involved than you want to admit.
Please, Batman. You know I owe her that. She's the best thing that ever happened to me.
I agree. Your confession in exchange for Harley's freedom.
Deal.
But first, you tell me what happened to Robin.
I want to remember what happened that night. I really do. But the Joker is keeping it from me. Teasing me with it. Holding it over my head. Because it gives him power over me. I swear it's the truth. I don't know how to overcome him.
You need to make him tell you.
How?
Close your eyes and concentrate. He tortured Jason because he wanted something.
It's working. I remember he was jealous of Jason. Jealous that he was closer to you. Jealous that Jason knew something he didn't. Your true identity. Yes, I remember. He wanted to know your true identity. Harley had just left to find you, and the Joker put a knife to Robin's throat. He asked Jason what his last words were, and that's when Jason finally broke.
I wish I'd never met Bruce Wayne.
Then Joker let him go.
Jason's alive? But why didn't he come back to me?
Because he was broken. Not only by the Joker that night, but by you. For making him into Robin in the first place.
Why did Joker let him go?
It was more fun to let him live so the game could continue. You'd feel the trauma of Jason's death, and you'd suffer even more when you learned the truth. That Jason Todd hated you so much that he made you think he was dead. I'm sorry.
If Joker thinks I'm Wayne, why didn't he say anything?
Maybe because it made him feel he had power over you.
And do you believe him? He could be lying.
Oh, I've known you were Bruce Wayne. I've known for months. I figured it out while investigating the Batman Devastation Fund. At first I thought it was billed to the taxpayers, but I was wrong. It's 100% replenished by companies owned by Bruce Wayne. I know everything, and there's a lot more to the Waynes than I think you're aware, Bruce.
She survived.
She did. Thank God, yes, she did. Thank you for everything.
So why aren't you in there with her?
And what will I tell her when she wakes? When she steps outside and sees Gotham encased in ice? That no matter how many decades have passed, my father's evil nightmare still haunts us, denying us the warm future we deserve.
She won't see it, because you're going to help us fix it before she wakes.
I already told the young woman with the red hair that I can't help. I left the island and joined Thomas before that weapon was built.
A weapon that large takes a huge amount of resources to construct. How did they dig out the lab? How did they move materials?
Not to mention 100 workers coming and going without being seen.
Tunnels. Thomas Wayne constructed tunnels to transport building supplies and medical equipment from all over Gotham. A vast network through the bedrock, with hidden access points all throughout the city. Thomas must have made a map of them.
Neo Joker and Hatter stole the map.
I know where they are. I used to sneak out and see Nora.
Show us.
Amazing. After decades of cleaning up and mayhem in Gotham, super criminals tearing up the city blocks, attacking our subways, battling the sewers, not once did we ever find any of this. I'm not sure Gotham will ever give up all of her secrets.
So, what's the plan?
Invasion. We hit every tunnel at once. 7 tunnels with 7 Batmobiles.
That's convenient.
Neo Joker will be ready for that.
Forget the GTO cars. I have something better. It's time for an upgrade. Batman and I working together. It's the last thing she'll expect. She thinks she can win, but she'll never be a Joker.
Puddin', I need you to come back to me. Breathe.
Okay. I'm okay. I'm back. It's under control.
He rides with me.
You heard him. Everyone grab a Batmobile.
What's that?
It's from Alfred. He wrote it before he died. Found it in my bed when I woke.
What does it say?
I'm too afraid to read it. There was last words to me. I'm not ready to see them.
Are you okay?
I'll never be okay. And my hardest struggle has been trying not to let that affect you. One day when I leave you a note like this, what would I say? Probably something that tries to protect you, something you can draw upon in your darkest moments, something that will make up for my mistakes. Something about why I still fight as Batman, that it isn't out of duty to avenge my parents. The reason I keep fighting is for you, because I want to leave you a safer Gotham that you can be proud of, so that one day you can take off the masks
A bit long to fit into a little note.
Yeah.
Arkham gave me a lot of time to think about what was really important.
It's time. Listen, about arresting you.
Don't be. You did the right thing. You were right. It's gone too far. But it won't be any issue much longer. After tonight, I'm taking off the mask and telling Gotham the truth about Batman.
Your orders are to take control of that freeze cannon by whatever means necessary. No matter. Do not allow it to get damaged. We'll need it to save thousands of citizens who are still frozen in the streets. Capturing Neo Joker is secondary. I know you all want a shot at her, but the city is counting on us to get that freeze cannon. Keep radio silence until we make contact. And remember, these tunnels have been submerged for decades. So try to avoid unnecessary damage to walls, support beams, or anything holding the water back. Keep your aqua lungs close. You'll need them in case of a breach. Or if Neo Joker decides to blow up the entire underwater network, no matter what you hear over the radio, stay focused and keep a lead foot until you reach the island. This isn't just a battle for Gotham, and this isn't just about saving lives. This is about our future. Tonight, we bury the past.
Do you really think this is going to work?
I don't think we have a choice. The device is the only thing protecting Neo, so I'm betting she'll distance herself from the action, probably stationed on top of the cannon where she can see everything. You need to go after her.
Why me?
You can get inside her head. She doesn't want Napier, so stall her by pretending to be the Joker.
There's only one problem. I won't be pretending! I always wondered what it was like in here. Very dark and gloomy. Very you. Could use an air freshener, though. Sandalwood?
I want to speak to Napier.
Sorry, with what we're up against, you're better off with me at the helm. Trust me.
Trust you?
Relax, Batsy. We're on the same side. Shared interest and all. You want to save Gotham, and I want to show that cosplay Jokerette how to swallow all of her teeth. So how about a 1-hour truce? Just think of me as one of your Robins.
This is Batgirl. I made contact. This sucks. I can't see a thing. And how come I always get stuck with Rocket?
Do not engage! We can't risk any damage to the tunnels. Those walls are the only thing separating us from Gotham Bay. Don't slow down for anything. Just get to the cannon.
Got eyes on Ivy and Riddler. She's moving fast.
These two always creep me.
When they cuddle, I bet Croc is the little spoon.
Ugh. I want to think about it.
Bring it on, happy feet.
I'm almost through the tunnel. Starting to see snow.
This is Gordon. All units prepare to converge. Reaching the island in 3, 2, 1.
We're through.
All units engage. Let them have it.
You've got to keep them away from the cannon if they take control.
Stop yelling at me. I gotta concentrate. There's like a million things going on at once.
Hold still, alligator. Daddy needs a new pair of leather boots. My gun!
Bullock! On your 6!
Thanks, partner.
Batgirl, this is Duke. Can you get to the cannon?
I can't see a thing.
On it.
Thanks, Montoya. I can see the cannon. Time to deliver the package.
That's a hell of a jump.
There's a reason I gave her the tumbler.
Oh dear.
Shit! I made it. I repeat, nice driving. But you should have brought backup. I did.
sorry. I'm all out of ice puns.
Gordon, we have the cannon. Neo and Hatter are headed towards you.
Can freeze reverse the effect?
You good?
The cryon manifolds seem consonant with my father's early designs, indicating where the formula might conjoin.
Huh?
Yes, I'm good.
You're losing control. That device is the only way out of this.
What if we shut off the device? Let all the super criminals fend for themselves.
Release Clayface?
Yoo-hoo! You wanted the Joker. You got him. And all the bruises that come with it.
What's happening?
Oh, hey, Clay. So, exactly how much do you remember?
He's coming after you.
No shit. World's greatest detective, huh?
Take the car. Lead him out of here.
You're trusting me with the Batmobile?
I'm trusting Napier. Go.
Joker! I'm going too.
Harley, it's me. I've got control of Joker again.
Jack?
Not sure for how long. Might be my last chance to say this. Listen, you were right about me. Only you knew Joker's biggest secret. That buried inside of him was a good man. Someone Gotham City needed. Someone as important as Batman, which is all I've ever wanted. Thank you for giving me a chance to learn who I really am. Most importantly, for giving me a chance to fall in love with you all over again.
Oh, Jack.
I've lost control. I can't slow down.
I'll never fit through that gap.
But this will. Let him come with me. There's room for one more.
But
if you really loved him, you'd want him to live.
She's right. Go, Jack. I love you.
If one of us is going to live, it's going to be the one who deserves it. I love you, Puddin'. Now go get her.
Joker?
We have a breach! The erosion knocked out the support beams. Put on your breathers and get to higher ground.
The cannon's starting to crumble!
Nightwing's not breathing. Hang on, Dick. Victor, it's Batgirl! The cannon's collapsing! You're out of time!
Father, I hope you're watching. This is for Thomas Wayne.
It worked! I'm getting reports from all over Gotham. Rescue boats are inbound.
Any citizens needing medical attention should report to Nora for treatment.
Good work, everyone.
What about Napier?
Not breathing.
Where's Harley?
He's dead! He's dead because of you!
I tried to save him! From you and those pills! From turning him into something he wasn't!
Ah! He was always Jack Napier!
No, he wasn't! You gotta face it, sister. When you first fell in love with him, he wasn't Jack. He was the Joker. You don't want to admit it because you feel ashamed that once upon a time you fell in love with an abusive, loveless serial killer.
No! I loved him in spite of all that.
That's the real reason you hate me.
I'm the dirty little reminder of what you used to be.
Harley, it's Duke. I don't know if you can hear me, but Jack's alive.
You should have let me drown. I would have died a hero.
I'd never let that happen.
You letting me die, or you letting me be a hero?
Pick one.
I thought you went up in flames.
I did. Batman saved me. A deal's a deal. Here's a copy of my confession, along with the keys to the Batmobile. I'm not gonna lie, it got a little wrecked. Now take me back to Arkham, before I permanently revert to being the Joker. Let me walk through the gate while I still have my dignity. This isn't the way to my cell.
We built you a new cell. More comfortable than your old one.
But my old cell, it's where I learned about the Joker.
Call it a gift. A thank you from Gotham.
Thanks, Commissioner. I have only one last request. Marry us, before I'm out of time.
Someone get me a priest.
Do you, Harleen Quinzel, take Jack Napier to have and to hold from this day forward, for better for worse, for richer for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I do.
Do you, Jack Napier, take Harleen Quinzel to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I do!
Dick, Barbara, thanks for waiting. I thought we could read this together. I
know. It's okay.
Bruce, I know you waited as long as possible before reading this, because you're too frightened to let me go. And because you don't know how to say goodbye. No doubt my death made you feel more alone than ever, causing you to retreat into that dark place where you think no one can find you. And you probably tried to push everyone away, convinced that only the isolation would give you the strength to return. But you were wrong. And that's always been hard for you to understand. That there's no strength in being alone. I'm happy you're finally reading this, because it means you now understand. It means Barbara and Richard are there with you, as I doubt you could have read this without them. It means you understand how their love is essential to moving forward. But, most importantly, it means you're ready to say goodbye. Goodbye, my son, Alfred. P.S. Check the loose floorboard in my quarters. There's something there you're ready to see.
My name is Jack Napier, and I'm here to confess all my crimes. I knew the city would never give me access to the Batman Devastation Fund, so I decided to use force. By combining the powers of Clayface and Hatter, I was able to create an army of supercriminals and use them to attack the financial district, which gave me access to Mayor Hill's office. I knew I would be the first suspect in such an attack, so I decided to destroy my own library to convince you I was innocent. I might have been right to expose the corruption, but I broke the law in order to do it. What's worse, I put many lives at risk.
Ha! So he was lying the whole time. I knew it.
What about the good he did? He helped Batman save Gotham City.
From a threat he helped create.
Well, I caught up with Duke, and he had this to say.
Of course Napier wasn't being 100% honest. Most of us knew that. But he was the only one willing to come to Backport and talk about the issues Gotham tried to ignore. Saw an opportunity to help my community. So I took it.
So, you don't regret it?
No! The GCPD have acknowledged their mistakes and even hired some of these kids to help run the GTO.
Sounds like backpedaling just to save face.
Duke went on to say that he looks forward to working with Harley Quinn, who announced that she's donating everything she has in order to help build a new library in Backport.
It's beautiful.
Yeah! Try not to knock this one over, huh?
Backport is starting to feel like a home to me. And it's all because of you.
We're proud to have you among us, Harley Quinn. Toughest woman in Gotham.
And don't you forget it. You know, I think I might be the only person who can actually hear you sneaking up on someone.
I know about the pills, Harley. You created them. You had the resources and the background in medicine. You helped him escape Arkham, and you followed him to the lab. You knew he'd find a way to ingest the medication, even if it meant provoking me into doing it. And you were there to get it all on tape, putting it online so you could start turning Gotham against me, planting seeds for Napier's reform. This whole time, everyone thought Jack was the White Knight. But it was you.
You're good, Bats. Not even Jack figured that one out.
Who do you think told me?
If Jack knew, why didn't he say anything?
Why did you do it, Harley? Because I know it wasn't just about your romance.
Joker might have been responsible for terrorizing Gotham, but you weren't necessarily making it better. Someone needed to help break the stalemate before you two tore this city apart. I had to do something.
Why you?
Because no one knew you both like I did. Two of the most enigmatic personalities in Gotham. Or should I say 3? If the city was going to forever condemn the Joker, they deserved to know Jack Napier. And I was betting that Jack had a lot to show us. A lot to show you. And I was right.
Before Napier reverted, he said something about his old cell. About discovering the Joker in the cell. What did he mean?
I don't know.
Do you really think Napier's gone?
Thanks again, Nora. Tell Victor we're all grateful for your help in the recovery effort.
Anything you need, Commissioner.
That serum saved a lot of lives. Nora tells me you've been helping Victor develop it for months. It's amazing you were able to revive her after so many years. Like bringing someone back from the dead.
If only. There were 2 patients. We lost one.
Someone close to you?
My best friend.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Is that what you came to talk about?
No. I'm here to give you these. Keep the Batmobiles. Give them to the GTO. You were right. I should have shared my technology long ago. It might have saved a lot of lives.
Maybe. Or maybe it would have fallen into the wrong hands.
Last year when I almost killed the Joker, that's not the first time I snapped. It's just the first time you knew about it. Our war on crime has gone on for decades, and it's time I acknowledge the toll it's taken, the ugly truth about myself, and why I'm no longer suited to be Batman. I enjoy hurting criminals, Jim. I don't use a gun and I don't take lives, but that doesn't always make me the good guy. Sometimes it's vindication to be as brutal as I want. And that made criminals like the Joker even worse. Sometimes I'm not sure why I wear the mask. Is it to scare them? Or is it because I scare myself?
No. Gotham still needs Batman. He might have gone off the rails a little. You and me both. But I'll never regret all the good we did.
But at some point, we fell asleep at the wheel. And that's how Napier beat us.
Maybe he did us a favor. Now that we see the flaws, we can fix them. Give it time. Eventually, the city will learn to trust you again.
No. I need to tell them who Batman is. It's the only way anyone will ever truly trust me. But more importantly, It's the only way you'll ever really trust me.